Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. And oh my goodness, we have finally finished stage 2 of the Crusader Fortress rebuild and get to cash in our commander trophies and get some goodies. So boy, am I glad to be done. 2 million points was a lot. Let's take this chest, get our rewards, and then go look at what let's see, gold key. I always like the troop training reserves. That saves me some clicks. But let's collect that. The Alliance is ecstatic. They've been misbehaving, so I'm not going to stay in chat uh, because, well, when I'm on chat, they like to embarrass me. So, sorry, guys, I'm running away from you. Okay, so let's talk about this trade-in. And let me give you some pointers for it. So the first pointer for this is before you go trade in, make sure you don't have any generic elite, sorry, wrong button, generic elite or advanced trophies. And here's why. Any of the generics, see I have generic legendary and I have generic epic. Now they won't show up in your trade-ins. So if you have generic elite or you have generic advance, you want to cash those in because they're really worthless to us. So the best way to cash those in, if you have some, is go to any commander. So Lancelot's an elite. And I can go to skills, and if I had any to exchange, I could click on exchange, turn them into Lancelot sculptures, and then take them and exchange them for points in the store. So make sure you do that with all the ones that you can't use anymore. I'm saving my epics, even though all my epic commanders are maxed out. I am going to save my epic ones because I know we have new commanders coming out in the game, and I don't know what level they are yet. And I would love to be able to jump start some of them and just be able to jump in right away and get stuff done. So anyway, I'm saving those. So let's get out of here and let's go see what we can trade in. Now I've done this twice already, and sorry I can't be on the home screen and not heal my troops. I've done it twice, and here are what the rewards are. We have 20 legendaries, 50 epics, gold stars 30, epic purple stars 50, 100 1-minute training speed ups, 20 gold keys, 10,000 minus 1 of these level 1 pick 1. So that works out to add 4 zeros, 100 million resources if you go with food or wood and then lower on this stone or gold. Really good stuff. You have 500 tomes of knowledge that are level 5, so 10,000 experience. And you have 999 arrows of resistance. So if you take all of that together, it's a little more than 22,500 points. And what's important here is you don't want to cash in past that for a couple reasons. The first reason is anything you cash in beyond that just becomes, we're guessing 1-minute speed ups. It's either 1 or 5-minute speed ups, so not worth much. The second reason why is there are only 10,000 points that your kingdom can get in this event before the event ends and no one else can cash in. So this event started about 4 minutes ago, and we are at 1.6 million already cashed in. So even though we have 2 days and 9 hours to fill this slide all the way across to 10 million, we're going to do it in 4 or 5 hours. And if you use up points that just end up being speed ups and someone else in your alliance doesn't get to cash in because maybe they were asleep when this happened, wow, that would really suck. It would really suck to get stuck with 870 Dragon Lancers or 1,600 Tomegozins just because someone else wanted a 1-minute speed up. So try and consider your alliance and your kingdom in this. So this is kingdom wide, gets 10 million points. All right, and again, if we know we can only use 22,500, why would we go for more? It really isn't worth much for us. So let's start cashing these in, and we're going to get rid of all these green guys. Now the other thing that has been suggested for people is to use their keys. And unless you're saving right now for that 200 gold key. Sorry about that. Unless you're saving for that 200 gold key achievement, it is a good time to cash in your keys. I mean, why not get as many points as you can up to, again, that 22,500? And I want those points. So cashing in all my keys was a really good idea. Now, the other thing is that I'm not sure how I want to deal with is my watchtower is already level 25. So are these arrow of resistance worth anything for me? It's about 5,000 points if they release a City Hall 26. This happened to me all of the time when this event happened in my other accounts because there's so many people online sending information that it's just crashing the system. So let's go back in there again. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to get those arrows of resistance, whether it's worth it for me. I mean, it would be betting that the game is going to have more levels, and I don't know. I've heard rumors that there is going to be a VIP 16 through 20. Does that mean we're going to see a higher level of the city halls? I don't know. All right, so those first green ones were worth 1 point each. These blue elite ones are worth 2 each. Epic are worth 5 each. And legendary are worth 50. I don't know who has extra legendaries laying around. I don't, so I'm not going to be cashing in any of these legendaries. But we're going to get through all of the elites and then start working on the epics next. And I'm so glad to get rid of all these Sarkas. Sorry, lady. But I'm glad the game did something to help us cash in these. So, okay, so arrows of resistance, I don't know if I'm going to buy. The other thing is I don't need any epic sculptures at this time. But since I do know there's more commanders coming, I think I'm still going to buy the 50 epic commander sculptures that are available right here. And that is 50 times 15, 750. Yeah, 750 of the coins. So I haven't gotten all of my commanders to 6-star. Let me show you my commanders on this account as far as the epics. So my epics are all expertise, but I have a lot that are still 4-star. So I have a long ways to go on getting these all up to 6. I only have 2 that are at 6-star right now. As far as my legendaries, I have 1 at 6-star. Richard will be next. I'm working on him right now, and the legendary sculptures will go into him, trying to get him max before I move down the list. And Cao Cao, I am working on through the daily chests. I've started to do that every day now that there's a guarantee to try and get him up a little faster. So I do need stars of both the elite, or I'm sorry, both the epic and the legendary. Speed ups, we can always use gold keys. We're going to take all those resources. So arrows, I'm not sure. That's the only one. All right, and if we look now, we're at almost 2.4 million. And like I said, this event just opened. So people are going nuts. And again, I feel for the people who were not online, who are maybe sleeping. And I hope they set an alarm to come join us, because it's pretty brutal to miss this event because it happens so fast. And we're going to do a point check in just a minute, because I don't want to take more than my chair. Poor lohar, 344 lohars. That's a ton of lohars. They just pile up on you, though. People ask me why I still do the lohar event when he's maxed out, and the reality is attacking barbarians during the lohar event gives you a ton of resources, way more than strategic reserve does. And then attacking the dauntless lohar, and there I go getting kicked out again. The dauntless lohar also give you great resources. The regular lohar don't. So I don't join the junior lohar, but I will do the dauntless lohar to get those. And just in talking about lohar, here you go. I have just a few lohar stored up. Most of us do, but it is pretty funny to have that many sitting there. I could, if I hadn't have sold my lohar, I guess I could almost max him again. All right, and let's see where we are on points, because again, I don't want to steal what's not mine. We still, 18,000, we still have a ways to go. So let's go ahead and cash in Sun Tzu. And the next thing that happens after this event is we get to pick the color for our kingdom. And everybody on our map gets to be in that same color group. So it really changes the way you look at the kingdom map. Instead of not being able to tell what alliance someone is from, or I'm sorry, what kingdom someone is from, unless you trace back their whole path. You can now 21,500. All right. And let's check that. Really close. Okay. But this way you can tell right away when you look at the map what color, by what color it is, what kingdom they come from. We're getting very, very close. And like I said, I don't want to take what's not mine. We'll finish out with that. And that leaves me with some Herman and some Kusunoki. Don't know what I'm going to do with those guys, but they're there. So I've got all my points. I'm going to start buying. And I have, I think there's 10,000, 11, about 12,000 times I need to click a button. So I'm not going to make you watch that. So thanks for watching this. If you liked the video, throw a like. If you have more questions, leave a comment. And I will be back tomorrow and show you what the kingdom map looks like now that all the territories will be changing in color. All right. Thanks so much. You have a great night. Bye-bye.